Hello students, welcome to All Fours e-learning junior intermediate English class. Very happy to appear before you once again to deal with one more grammar topic, that is degrees of comparison. In the previous sessions we discussed transformation of sentences. Under that head we have discussed the grammar topic active voice and passive voice. What is a transformation of sentences? To change one form of sentence into another form without changing its meaning is called transformation of sentences. A sentence can be expressed in active voice or passive voice. I love India. India is loved by me. Both are correct. The meaning does not change. The form of the sentence may be changed. That is called transformation of sentences. Under that head, one more topic we have here, that is degrees of comparison. Okay, what is compared generally? Quality is compared, quantity is compared, and number is compared. Okay, what is the parts of speech that is used in degrees of comparison? Okay, what is that? Adjective. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word which qualifies a noun or pronoun. An adjective is a word which qualifies a noun or pronoun. An adjective deals with quality, quantity and number. Okay. An adjective has 3 degrees for the sake of comparison. What are they? Positive degree, just for the sake of understanding, verb means we indicate with V. Adjective is indicated with A for the sake of convenience. It is a positive degree. Let me indicate it with A1. In the structure it becomes comfortable for the students to understand. Please remember. And second one is comparative degree. Let me say this one as A2. A2 means comparative degree. Okay. And the third one is superlative degree. This is just for the sake of understanding. Okay. So let me write here comparison with ER or IER, EST, IEST. Just have a glance. Suppose I say strong. This is A1, positive degree. What is comparative degree? Stronger. And what is superlative degree? Strongest. EST. strong, stronger, strongest, clever, cleverer, cleverest, large, larger, largest, tall, taller, tallest. Just we can take 2 or 3 words. You see, comparison with ER, EST. In the same way, IER. Suppose we take costly. COSTLY, costly. What is the spelling of costlier? COSTLIER, costlier. And the other one is costliest, IEST. In the same way, we can take lovely, lovelier, loveliest. Okay, comparison with ER, EST, ER or IER, comparative degree, and EST or IEST, superlative degree. The next one is comparison with more, most. Suppose I say beautiful is an adjective. Beautiful is an adjective. You have to compare that particular adjective. One person is beautiful and the other person is also beautiful, and the beauty varies. Then you have to compare. Then we use this degrees of comparison, and here comparative degree is more beautiful. And what is superlative degree? Most beautiful. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. We cannot say beautifuler, beautifulest, right? And of course you can take intelligent. What is comparative degree? More intelligent. And what is the superlative degree? Most intelligent. More intelligent and most intelligent. This is comparison with more and most. There are plenty of words. Dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Industrious, more industrious, most industrious. Okay, you should know what an adjective is, and the adjectives are compared. To compare, degrees of comparison is used. Functional grammar plays a significant role to enhance one's spoken skills. You have to compare two persons pertaining to their intelligence. For example, A is intelligent, B is also intelligent. A is more intelligent than B. You have to express the sentence in that way. When you are good at grammar, definitely you can be able to speak well. Okay, and the third one is irregular comparison. Irregular comparison. What is that? Three different forms. For example, let me say an adjective good. What is its comparative degree? Better. And what is its superlative degree? Best. Good, better, best. When there are three persons, one is good, second one is better, and the third one is best. Based on their qualities, we can have comparison. When there are only two persons or places or things, the comparison is between two persons, places or things. What is eliminated? Superlative degree is eliminated. Only comparison and positive degree. And here you take the other one, bad. And what is its comparative degree? Worse. And the superlative degree is worst. Little, less, least. Like this, we can write number of adjectives. Comparison with ER or IER, EST, IEST. Comparison with more or most. And the other one is irregular comparison. You should have hold on them first of all. Okay. Then you can be able to transform a particular sentence from positive degree to comparative degree or comparative degree to superlative degree. When you know the structure, how to transform, there are 4 patterns. Okay, so let us discuss one by one. First of all, you have a glance on this for a while. An adjective is a word which qualifies a noun or pronoun. An adjective deals with quality, quantity and number. An adjective has 3 degrees for the sake of comparison. Positive degree, let us consider with A1. Comparative degree, let us consider with A2. And superlative degree, let us consider with A3 for the sake of convenience. Superlative degree means EST comes. Comparative degree means ER comes. Or IER, EST, IEST. When you find EST, you must come to a conclusion that the given sentence is in superlative degree. Accordingly, you have to transform the sentence into other degrees. It purely depends on practice. Go on reading out number of sentences and writing number of sentences. Okay. My dear students, you have been learning functional grammar since your childhood. Unless you have hold on functional grammar, you cannot speak out correct English. If you are good at functional grammar, I ensure you that you can speak English well. Okay? As there are 4 patterns, just you carefully observe. Pattern 1. Dear students, first of all, let me write a superlative degree structure. Superlative degree means SD. You will have to take the structure subject first of all. Just pay attention. Subject plus, you will have to take the verb here. Carefully observe. Verb may be helping verb. Generally, if we take be forms, and even main verbs are also used. Okay, subject plus verb plus. My dear students, please observe, definite article is used. Definite article is used before superlative degree. We have already discussed it in articles. The is used before an adjective in superlative degree. Superlative degree means what have I just told you? A3. After this A3 you take a singular noun. Anyone. Then you have extension may be there or may not be there. Just you observe the structure carefully. You will have to concentrate or focus on this part first of all. A3 means EST. It is preceded with a definite article. This is given in the examination, a sentence. This is structure. What is its corresponding comparative degree? You take the subject same. Same verb we will have to take here. In comparative degree, we don't use a definite article. We take A2. A2 means comparative degree. And A2 is always followed by than. Remember. A2 then the A3. A3 is preceded by definite article. A2 is followed by then. A2 then the A3. Just you will have to focus on that. After then, what comes here? Carefully observe. You can take any other singular noun. I just represent with SN, or all other plural noun. Any other singular noun, all other plural noun. Just I give you one example. After writing positive degree structure, you can clearly understand what it is. Okay, dear students, and let us take here positive degree. You will have to take here no other. After no other, you will have to take a singular noun. Whatever that comes here, that is to be taken here. Right? Plus whatever extension you will have here, we should take. Plus verb, plus so or as. A1 as plus subject. Just you carefully observe these three structures. If you are perfect with these three structures, you can easily write the sentences. Okay, suppose let me write one sentence here. Radha is the wisest girl. This much. You see, my dear students, Radha is the wisest girl. According to the structure here, Radha. And then comes the helping verb. Helping verb is. Then definite article the. What is A3 here? Wisest. Singular noun is girl. There is no extension. And what is its comparative degree? Radha is. No definite article here. Wiser than any other singular noun or all other plural noun. Radha is compared with any girl in the class. Let me say, she is wiser than any other girl. Simply you can also say Radha is cleverer than all other girls. That means Radha is the cleverest girl in the class. Remember, when she is compared with any individual, she is wiser. When she is compared with all girls, wiser. So here Radha is wiser than any other girl. This can also be written Radha is wiser than all other girls. Any other girl, all other girls. SN means singular noun. PN means plural noun. Just let me write here for the sake of understanding. SN means singular noun and PN means plural noun. Short forms. Okay, and you will have to take the positive degree. No other girl. Extension is not given. Is. You can take either so or as. No other girl is so wise as Radha. Or no other girl is as wise as Radha. Okay, dear students, just carefully observe. No other girl is as wise as Radha. Just you carefully observe. Right? So, in the examination, any of the sentence may be given. Accordingly, you will have to transform. Let me write one more sentence in another form. Let me give America is richer than all other countries. America is richer than all other countries in the world. America is richer than all other countries in the world. You will have to identify what is given here. Richer means A2. What is followed by A2 than? What is present after than? All other. All other plural noun. This is the sentence belongs to pattern 1 comparative degree, and you are asked to write its superlative degree. How can you take? You will have to take America. Then what comes? Is. What comes in superlative degree after the verb? Definite article the. What is the adjective given here? Richer. What is its superlative form? The richest. Richest. Then you will have to write what? Singular noun. And you will have to write the extension that is in the world. Like this. Okay. And what is its positive degree? No other. After no other, what is to be written? Country. Where in the world? Extension. Generally, when we write a negative sentence, negative form, we take but you can also take as no other country in the world is so rich as America. Like this, you can make out many number of sentences. Hyderabad is the biggest town in Telangana. Hyderabad is bigger than any other town in Telangana. No other town in Telangana is so big as Hyderabad. Okay. The rose is the most beautiful flower in a garden. The rose is more beautiful than any other flower in a garden. No other flower in a garden is as beautiful as a rose. Okay, India is the best country in the world. India is better than any other country in the world. No other country in the world is as good as India. Okay, Mohan is the cleverest boy in the class. Mohan is cleverer than any other boy in the class. No other boy in the class is as clever as Mohan. Lata is more intelligent than any other girl in our colony. Lata is the most intelligent girl in our colony. No other girl in our colony is as intelligent as Lata. Shiva is the most dangerous man. Shiva is more dangerous than all other men. No other man is as dangerous as Shiva. Okay. The Godavari is the holiest river in India. The Godavari is holier than any other river in India. No other river in India is as holy as the Godavari. Go on speaking out sentences. Go on writing the sentences, you will get perfection. Just you should focus on the middle part. This is definite article Dayatri. When it is Dayatri, comparative degree A2 than any other singular noun and positive degree is no other. Just if you keep that clue in your brain, transformation becomes very simple for you. This is pertaining to pattern 1. Just have a glance, my dear students, and I will explain you one more pattern also if time permits. Otherwise we can discuss the second and third pattern in the next class. Just have a glance, my dear students. In the textbook you have number of exercises. You take any grammar book, you open, you can find a number of sentences and you go on writing. Just if you write, you will definitely get perfection. This is pertaining to pattern 1. Okay, dear students. So pattern 1 is completed, and in the next session we will continue the pattern 2 and pattern 3. My dear students, practice number of sentences. We will, as the time is over, I am supposed to wind up my session. Okay, we meet again very soon to discuss the second and third patterns. Till then, bye students.